thing is, I want to give you a first tip today, which a lot of people probably don't think about. So I'm going to give you this tip, and then basically I'm going to leave you guys because I'm going to catch up with you in London tomorrow. But here's a tip just for you to think about. When you first start taking your photos and you get home, the usual thing, you look at them on your computer, your desktop, laptop, whatever, and you think, yeah, that's not quite what I saw. And that's understandable because cameras can't see exactly as the human eye can. But here's the thing, keep those photos. Now, the chances of getting blurred photos and out of focus today, you know, with the new technology that we have and the way it's moving on so swiftly, is fairly rare. But of course it can happen if your shutter speed is a bit too low, or you've moved the camera too quickly, or the lighting's low. But keep those photos. Don't delete any of your really early photos. And here is the point. When your photographic skills develop over the years, let's say 2 or 3 years later, it's raining outside, you're sitting at home, perhaps you're doing what I'm about to do, have a cup of coffee. I do like my coffee, don't you? And you're looking through the photos, because your photographic eye has developed over the 2 or 3 years, and you're beginning to understand composition, getting to grips with different lighting, it starts to make sense. So you go back to those photos, you see one or two that you looked at when you first took the photo, and you didn't think a great deal of it. Suddenly you look at it again with almost like a new pair of eyes, because your eyes are starting to adapt to the photographic vision that you're developing, your own creativeness within you. And you see 2 or 3 photos and you think to yourself, wow, these are far better than I actually thought at the time. I've done that myself and actually won a couple of awards with some fairly old photos. I mean, the camera I had then was the E5. That was an Olympus. That was 8 million pixels. 8 million pixels, by the way, is fine, you know, for most of us, for what we do. Even 8 million is great, but a few more pixels certainly helps. But check those photos out, don't delete them, and even if they're not great, when you do look at them, you think to yourself, well, I've learned something about this photo, and I understand why it's not as good as I thought it was. But then you'll look at another one and you think, wow, this is far better than I thought it was. So don't delete the photos. Believe me, it can really be a useful way of learning from your history. It's very easy to just press delete and get rid of everything. I mean, I don't. You know, I still take the odd bad photo. Of course I do. But I still keep them because I like to know why. What have I done wrong at the time? Okay? So that's the first tip today, is don't delete your photos. Hang on to them, guys, because, you know, you just never know. So it's Easter time. Hey, you know, still another 3 days off work. Cool. Off to London tomorrow to meet my photographic group. I'll tell you where we're going. It's going to be absolutely heaving tomorrow. We're going to St James's Park in London, and it's going to be a really hot day. So I'm not going to take all the lenses that I have. I'm just going to take probably more or less what I've got here now, so that I can get some of those grab shots and everything. So we'll hopefully have a really good day tomorrow. So as I say, this is my first vlog, first YouTube video, and it's really great to have you aboard. I will get more to grips with the editing and get some titles put up, and hopefully, you know, if you like this, it'd be great if you start the processes of subscribing to me. Press that bell, because that would be great when I put a new video up, your phone or whatever, bing, and you think, oh yeah, somebody's put a new video up. There's some great people on YouTube here. I've got some amazing friends, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about them later on. They are incredible, and they have actually inspired me. And to be honest, I'm a photographer. I wasn't going to do videoing, but someone on YouTube here, many of you on YouTube, not just someone, but this particular person, I just looked at his videos and I was completely blown away by them. And I just thought, do you know what? I need to have a go at this. So let's see how it goes. Have a great Easter. Enjoy your weekend, guys. And I'll put up a new video later on next week of our day in St James's Park, and we'll see how it goes from there. But most of all, enjoy a holiday, and thank you very much indeed for tuning in. All the best.